Alright, hi, I'm Joel, sicktransit, and this is my Q&A video for hitting 1,000 followers, which is pretty cool. Alright, so, first I'm gonna do anonymous questions. So, what do you think of Katie, B, and Jessie Lacey? Katie is a really good friend of mine, and I've known them since the summer, and their blog is A+, so I recommend following them. What was the best concert you've ever been to? I saw Paramore for their self-titled tour, and I got really close to the stage, and that was the best one. All the other concerts I've been to, I haven't been that close to the stage, and I've been either on the side or like in a seat, so standing up really close to Haley and the band, that was really cool. Why are you emo trash? I don't know. It kind of just happened. Why do you hate Shelly? Why does Shelly hate me? Why do you smell different when you were asleep? This question is creepy, but probably hormones. Alright, so you make everything you touch come to life. So do you always wear gloves or never wear gloves? I feel like I wouldn't be touching some sort of like dinosaur or dead thing that you wouldn't want to come back to life. And as long as I didn't make things die that were already alive when I touched them, I don't think I'd wear gloves. You can hold someone's hand forever or never hold anyone's hand ever. Which do you choose? Probably the always holding someone's hand, because, I mean, like, if you find someone you want to spend the rest of your life with, right? Alright, and then I forgot to type some up, so I wrote them in my sketchbook. And so, what's your opinion on Severus Snape? Severus Snape is a bag of dicks. And I feel like I know who asked that, but I don't like him. Alright, now, actual people who aren't on Anon. Kim Lasser Ciori asked, if you could be any mythical creature, which would you be and why? Probably like a rock, which are those huge eagles that are like carry off male elephants to eat. Those are really cool. Becca, ceiling fan of Doom, asked, if you could wish for any 3 material things, what would they be? A new record player, because mine is broken. Daisy by Brand New on vinyl. And a new piano keyboard, because both of mine are broken. All 3 of mine are broken. I have 3. Victoria Fedora Frank asked, guns for hands or hands for guns? Guns for hands. Hands for guns wouldn't be very effective, I don't think. Joby Ritzy Bryan, my love, asked, what's the best outdated meme? I don't know, I feel like memes are a relatively new thing, but when I was younger, my sister and I used to sit with my mom for like an hour and we'd just scroll through I Can Ask Cheeseburger. That was like a family thing. And there was this song I liked that was so stupid. It was like a llama song, and it was like, here's a llama, there's a llama, and another little llama, fuzzy llama, funny llama, 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 duck. And I don't know if that counts as a meme, but I remember that. LJ Gay Valley asked, what's the first song you heard by your favorite band? I think the first song I heard by Brand New was probably Tattoo-O, if I'm pronouncing that correctly. Robin Wannabe Listened To asked, what was the first band that you really got into? I think Paramore. Paramore was the first band I really got into. That kind of opened me up to all this alternative punk, emo, indie crap that I listen to now. Jack Floral Greed asked, you can continue with your current life or explore the galaxy in any time period. If you choose the latter, you cannot return to your old life. Which do you choose? I think I'd stay in the life I have now. I don't really see a huge need to explore other time periods. Amber the Runnin' Woe asked, how did you get into Brand New? So yeah, Brand New is my favorite band. My friend Emily listened to them and told me about them, and she suggested, she's a little bit confused over which albums came out first and stuff, and she was like, oh, their most recent one, Deja and Tendu, which isn't their most recent one, is really good. So I ended up listening to some of that, and then halfway through, I don't know, I was like researching them or something, and I realized that wasn't their most recent one, so then I listened to Daisy, which is their most recent one. And so the first song on Deja is Tattoo-O, and I think that's that's how I got into them. And I didn't like them at first as much as I do now. But now I'm kind of like really hardcore fan. The high-functioning Time Lord asked, I didn't get their name, sorry. Would you rather have a monkey, a pig, a rabbit, or a bee watch you while you sleep? Probably a rabbit, because rabbits are cute. That halal chick asked, if seedless watermelons don't have seeds, how do we plant them? And when I read that a while ago when I got the question, I looked it up, and now I don't remember. But I don't know, sorry. Kieran Snuggy Iro, my son, asked, what is your favorite Panic at the Disco song and why? I don't listen to Panic at the Disco a lot. I have all their albums on my iPod, so I know all their stuff. I like Always a lot, and I like all the songs on Vices and Virtues. I don't really have a reason. I like Always because it's really sweet. Bree Punk's Not Tragedies asked, what was your favorite band song or song when you were a little kid? I don't remember at all. I was not really into music as a child, and the first band I got into was Paramore, so that question is not applicable. Lav, I may have mispronounced that. Lav Wo Iro asked, if you could be in a band with anyone, who would it be? Probably Shelly, Joby, Katie, Jackson, Betty. Yeah, those are my favorite people. Annika Shake That Cass asked, is the S or C silent in scent? Neither of them are silent. They both make the S sound in that word, I think. Maddie Hugstore Perfume asked, what is your favorite scent? My favorite scent is, the smell of, like, people, like, burning leaves and the sticks and stuff they find in their yard every fall? That is definitely my favorite scent. Alright, so then I got a bunch of questions from certain people. So Zach, who could have predicted, asked, what if your legs didn't know they were legs? Then I wouldn't be able to walk. Joel, why did you color your hair? Don't you know that colored hair is for Satan? Now this is funny because, first of all, Zach has bright blue hair, and also the reason I started dyeing my hair was because Zach dyed his hair and I thought it was cool, so yeah, Zach, stay in your lane. On a standard four-wheel car, which wheel is your favorite? I don't care. If you have a freckle on your chin, if you didn't, I don't. If you didn't have a chin, where would the freckle go? I feel like if I had a freckle on my chin and then my chin vanished, it'd probably go up here like Marilyn Monroe, unless it's that side, I don't remember, but it'd go here. What is gospel for the fallen ones locked away in permanent slumber? This is gospel. Why is this night so different from other nights? I forget the tune of the Hebrew. Sorry, Zach. And then just okay with a question mark. And I hate you, Zach. Jax Frank Iro Must Live asked, black cats or orange cats? If I say both, can that mean tigers? Can you make balloon animals? No, I cannot make balloon animals, but I have a balloon animal making kit that I lost and never learned how to do anything with, so yeah. And did you ever have a MySpace? I did not have a MySpace, but I did go on, there was like a band I listened to, I still do listen to them, and they had a MySpace. Now they're on Facebook, of course, but I went on their MySpace to see if anything was happening. Mikey Dead Frank asked, what is your opinion on Peep Key and who tops bottoms in Ferrari? I don't care. I don't ship real people. That's not something I do. How much do you love Brand New? So much. I was just thinking about them, not thinking of a song or like seeing them live or anything, and I almost started crying. So I really love them. What's your next hair color gonna be? Oh, so I was gonna dye the orangey part, the purple I used to have, and keep this the pink, but then that never happened. So halfway through April, I am planning on dyeing my hair like forest green and then getting a bath bomb with glitter in it and trying to put glitter in my hair somehow, because that would be cool. When are you turning 18? My birthday is August 9th, and I'll be turning 18 then. Katie B. and Jessie Lacey asked, what song makes you want to dance? Jenny by Walk the Moon always gets me going. If you could have a conversation with anyone from history, who would it be? Either Martin Luther King Jr. or Albert Einstein. What's the funniest thing you've ever heard a child say? I can't think of anything right now, but I know my friend Lorraine was walking down the street once, and there was a family coming the other direction, and there was across the street the pizza delivery guy, and he got out of his car and he had like the uniform on and the pizza in his hand, right? And the kid in this family that was walking down the street was like, "Is he delivering pizza?" And Lorraine always tells that story to explain why she doesn't like children, and that's probably a funny thing I've heard a child say. If you could live in another country for 2 years, where would you go? Either England or Japan, maybe, or Australia. Australia's cool. What do you miss from your childhood? If I say innocence, is that too cheesy? What do you have that is of great value to you and no one else? Nothing really. There's a drawing on my wall that my friend did this year of me, and it's really crappy, but I hung it on my wall because my friend did it, and she knows it's crappy, I'm not being mean, but I don't know, I like it, because my friend made it for me, so I guess that counts. If you were to write a novel, what would it be about? I had this idea as a kid that I'd write a book about this boy and this girl. Yeah, I know. How heteronormative of me. That both got into a coma, and then, like, while they're in their coma, they're, like, wired up to the thing, and then they have, like, their dreams are, like, connected. I don't know. It was a cool idea, I guess, but maybe I'd try to do something with that. If you could have lunch with anyone living, who would it be? Either J.K. Rowling or Laverne Cox would be cool to have lunch with. I bet she would have some interesting things to say. If you were a police officer for 1 day, what would you do with the authority? Probably that question. I wouldn't want to be a police officer 1 day because police officers are pigs. When was the last time you really laughed? I was watching Friends earlier, and something made me laugh out loud, and now I can't remember what it was, but I laughed really hard. And then Shelly Pete Wentz Nipples asked, how do you feel about your school? I love my school. I go to like an agricultural vocational school, and I'm a Marine major, and I really like the school and the people. So, like, I mean, it's high school, so I don't love it, but it's definitely better than my town high school. How do I feel about my state? Massachusetts is a good state, I guess. It's accepting. It's not awful. I don't live in the Bible Belt, so it's pretty decent. Your country, America, the U.S. sucks. I'm sorry. And about Shelly. Shelly is amazing, and I recommend you guys go follow her because her blog is better than mine. And then I rated, if you sent me a question, I got lazy at the end and didn't do this, but I would rate your blog or like do a self-through blog or something. And so Shelly asked me to rate her blog, and her blog is 11 out of 10. And then I got like these questions that I didn't know how to answer, and I was gonna answer with like Cards Against Humanity, but the deck is downstairs, and now I'm too lazy to answer them. But yeah, so sorry, that was gonna be funny, and then I forgot to grab the box, so I guess that's it. I'm gonna put everyone who sent me questions off and on in the description, I guess, and yeah, thanks for watching this 13-minute video. Almost 14 minutes. That went by really quickly. Thank you for watching. Goodbye. That was easier than I thought it would be. Okay. The end.